Hi, first grade. Happy Monday. I hope you all had a great weekend. I'm so happy to be able to spend this time with you today. It is time for math. So I need you to get your My Math book, something to write with, and your counters and meet me right back here. Welcome back. I hope that you have everything that you need for math today. So friends, after our test on Friday, it looks like that we need some more practice with subtraction. So we're going to spend a little more time on subtraction to make sure it's all in our beautiful brains. So what I need you to do is turn to page 153 in your My Math book, 153, okay? When you get there, the first thing we do is always the same. We pick up our pencil and we write our name. All right, friends, hopefully you are there right now. We're going to continue answering the essential question, how do you subtract numbers? Okay, so this says to use your cubes. You have counters, so go ahead and use your counters, okay? And I am just going to draw for you. So what you do is it's going to say there are 4 crocodiles in a lake. So you need to draw 4 crocodiles. You can put your counters down. You can draw a picture with me, whatever you want to do. 3 crocodiles get out. So I'm going to X out 3 of them because they got out. They went away. Bye-bye, crocodiles. How many crocodiles are still in the lake? Look here. So we have 4 minus, don't forget that sign, 3 equals 1. Easy breezy lemon squeezy. I drew my picture. You could have put your counters down and then taken them away. You should have traced your counters at least. You could have drawn your own picture. Um, I want a picture here, but you could also do 4 take away 3 equals 1. Use your fingers too. All right, let's keep going. Just want to remind you that this is a video, so please feel free if you're a little confused to pause the video, do some more practicing, and then play the video once you're ready to go. Okay, let's do our guided practice. It says you can subtract 4 and 5. Subtract 2 from 4. So look, we have 4 minus signs. We're taking away 2. How many are left? 2, that's right. The difference is 2. Remember, the answer to our subtraction problem is called difference. So I want you to remember that word, okay? Then we can subtract 1 from 5. So I have 5 here. I'm taking away 1. How many are left? That's right. Good job. 4. The difference is 4. Okay? So now we're going to go ahead and do 1 through 4 together. Start with 4, subtract some cubes. Cross out the cubes. So you're going to put an X. You get to choose. So you're going to put an X on however many you want to cross out. Okay? Write different ways to subtract from 4. So they all have 4. Okay? So for the first one, I'm going to go ahead and just subtract 1. Okay? So I have 4. I'm subtracting 1. How many are left? 3. The difference is 3. Now I'm going to go ahead and do 2. And again, you can do whatever you want. Different ways to subtract from 4. So I'm going to put 2 here. 4 minus 2. How many am I left with? The difference is 2. That's right. This time I'm going to go 3. So 4 minus 3 equals, that's right, 1. The difference is 1. And this time I'm going to do all 4. And remember, friends, we've learned this. When you subtract all, what are you left with? That's right, kiss your brain. You are left with 0. The difference is 0. Easy breezy lemon squeezy, not too bad. Again, you could have done it in different order, but I just went ahead and did 1 through 4. You could have done 4 up here, you could have done 2 here, or 2 down here, whatever you want to do. Let's do the talk math right down here. What does the difference mean in subtraction? Well, remember, friends, the difference in subtraction is the answer you get. Excuse me. So when we were adding, the answer to our addition problem was sum. Remember? Add and sum. Add and sum. Put them all together. Adding is fun. Well, in subtraction, the answer you get is difference. So the difference means the answer that you get in subtraction, what's left over. Okay, great job. Okay, we're going to go ahead and keep moving and grooving. This is your turn. So what I want you to do, friends, on page 155 and 156, you're going to do this all by yourself and see what you come up with, and then meet me back here and we'll check our answers. So please don't forget your name at the top. You're going to do the same thing we just did with 4, except you're going to see how many ways you can subtract with 5. Then down here you have some subtraction problems. Then on page 156, you have some problem solving, okay? You do not have to do 19, but we will go over it, okay? So go ahead and do page 155 and 156, your turn, and meet me right back here. Great job, friends. I am so proud of you. I hope that wasn't too hard for you. So let's go ahead and review, okay? So it says start with 5 cubes. Subtract some cubes, cross out the cubes, write the different ways to subtract from 5. So remember, friends, when we see this sign, that means we're subtracting, we're taking away. So just like we did 4, I'm going to go ahead and just start with 1. This is I'm taking away 1, I put that there. How many am I left with? That's right, 4. The difference is 4. Let's look at number 6. I'm going to do 2 this time. So 5 minus 2. 5 take away 2. How many am I left with? 3. That's right. Now let's go ahead and do 3 this time. I'm going to put 3 here. 5 minus 3. How many am I left with? 2. That's right. Good job, friends. And this time I'm going to do 4. Put 4 here. How many am I left with? That's right. Good job. The difference is 1. And this time I'm going to cross them all out. And remember our rule. When we subtract all, we always get 0. A big goose egg. Good job. So I hope you got similar. I hope you did something similar and got the same answers. Now we're going to go down here and it says subtract. Okay, you can use your cubes if you want. Again, like I've told you, you could draw pictures on the side. Use your fingers if you have to because they're always attached. But let's go ahead and give you the answers. Please follow along and check what you got. So number 10, we have 4 minus 1. Now I'm going to use my fingers this time. 4 minus 1. How many am I left with? That's right, friends. You should have gotten 3. Now, you could have also put your cubes down. You could have put 4 cubes down and then taken 1 away and saw that you had 3 counters left. I'm sorry, I said cubes. I meant counters. And then you could take those away and then see that you had 3 left, okay? Let's look at number 11. 5 minus 1, 2. How many am I left with? 3. That's right. Again, you could have started with 5 counters and taken 2 of those away and saw that you had 3 counters left. You could have also drawn a picture. Remember, friends, let's do number 12. When we're subtracting all, remember that rule. Get it in your brain so you can be fast. We always get 0. Okay? Let's look at number 13. 4 minus 2. What are you left with? That's right, 2. Again, you could have used 4 counters and taken 2 away. You could have drawn 4 pictures and then crossed out 2 of them. Whatever works for you. Let's look at number 14. 5 minus 1, 2, 3. How many am I left with? 2. That's right. Good job. And then remember this rule, friends. Every time you minus 0, it's always that other number. So you should have gotten 5 because if I have 5 and I don't subtract any, I still have 5. And remember, friends, here's that rule on number 16. We're subtracting all. You should have gotten 0. Good job. So I hope you got all those correct. If you did not, please pause the video and correct your answers and then press play to resume. We're going to keep going. Let's look at the next page. It says write a subtraction number sentence. So remember, right down here, like when you say 5 minus 1 equals 4, that is your subtraction number sentence. So you need to write that, okay? So remember in problems, word problems, you always underline what you know. Juan has 4 hippos. So I'm going to write 4 down because I know he has 4. He has 4 cute little hippos. He crosses out 2. So he took away 2. So I might go like this also. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it says he crossed out 2. I took away 2. How many hippos are there now? Remember, you circle what you need to find out. How many are we left with? 2. That's right. Easy breezy lemon squeezy. Not too bad. Now let's do our brain builder. Billy draws 5 lions. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He crosses out 1. So I'm going to cross out 1. And remember, we need to write it down here. 5 minus 1. How many lions are there now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. And then it says, explain how you solve the problem to a friend. So hopefully if mom, dad, whoever's helping you, you explain that you drew 5 lions. It told you to cross out 1, so you did, and there were 4 left. You also could have taken your fingers. 5 minus 1 equals 4. You could have had 5 counters down and taken 1 and saw that there were 4 counters left. Whatever works for you. Now, you did not have to do this, write your math problem, but I want to kind of go over it really quickly. It says, Isabel wrote this subtraction sentence, 5 minus 2 equals 4. Tell why Isabel is wrong. Okay, so 5 minus 2 equals what? 3, that's right. So she's wrong because 5 minus 2 equals 3. She subtracted wrong. She did not either count her counters correctly, she took too many fingers down, or not enough fingers down. Something went wrong, but we corrected her. 5 minus 2 equals 3. So I hope you were able to figure that one out. Great job. Okay, beautiful friends. So now it is time for your homework. So you are going to do homework on page 157 and 158. Please remember your name, and all you're going to do is just what we were doing, practicing subtracting from 4 and 5. So here you're going to write different ways to subtract 4 and 5. So you get to make up whatever you want, okay? Now remember, you should always have below 4, okay? So it should be like 3, 2, 1, 0, okay? 5 should be 4, 3, 2, 1, okay? Don't go above these numbers, okay? And then for 9 and 10, you're just going to subtract. And then on page 158, you've got some more subtraction problems right here to practice. Then you have a word problem. Please do not forget to underline what you know, circle what you need to find out, draw a picture to help you. And then you have a test problem. Which number sentence does not have a difference of 3? So remember, friends, this is the number sentence. And remember, difference is the answer. So you need to find one that does not have the answer of 3. Okay? So again, page 157 and 158. Please take a picture of your My Math homework and upload it to Seesaw. Great work today. I'll see you guys later. Bye.